Welcome back, wonderful humans. I'm Danielle and I currently live alone and I'm trying to shift towards healthier meals whilst remaining on a budget. Here's what I ended up buying in Lidl this week. I spent just under £20 and I will pop the amount that I spent up just here so you can see it and remind you again at the end as well. But as you can see, I got a fairly good variety here of sort of healthy things. I got some British Royal Gala apples. I know it's also important to buy British produce where we can to try and reduce on the mileage of it. Whilst it isn't necessarily any healthier than stuff from got abroad, obviously it is good to try to reduce carbon emissions where possible and support British farmers. In the same way as this broccoli happens to be British, never really thought about how broccoli's grown. I've obviously seen it and I'm obviously aware of it, but I've never really considered the climate for it. So it's good to know that we are able to grow some here in the UK as well. I just got a couple of loose carrots as well as a couple of these loose baking potatoes. Obviously, living by myself, there's not much point in getting a big bag of either of them, as I don't tend to go through them quick enough before they start to turn otherwise. And I just got myself some more chestnut mushrooms. These are obviously a little bit more expensive than the plain sort of white closed mushrooms, but I do find that they have a bit more flavour. And I will say I was so excited. They finally had the 0% authentic Greek yogurt in there. They normally only had the 10% one, but they had the 10, 5, and 0% fat ones. So obviously got the 0% fat one to keep me loaded with protein, but having a few less calories when I was doing it. And I got myself a smoked gammon joint as well. Figured I'd make this up and either have it for dinner for a few days or then be able to have it as part of some sandwiches. And I got a cauliflower. This one actually has a lot of leaves, but in itself isn't that big. I probably could have got a bigger one as the price was the same regardless of the size of cauliflower I got. But given I live by myself, whilst I love cauliflower, there's only so many days I'll be able to get myself to eat it. So I did opt for a slightly smaller one. And then I got myself a couple of frozen basa fillets as well. These are obviously the responsibly sourced ones, but I just got them so I do have them ready when I want. I have some sort of bay, a single bay bottle of bay, that I might end up making it into a bit of a batter. And I also have some breadcrumbs hanging around as well, so I could do it that way. Then I got myself another bag of mixed peppers, and once again finished off the mixed pepper bag that I had from last time. So I wanted to have a few more. I just find that they're good either raw or cooked into things. Then I got some cooked chicken breast slices. Wanted to get these to either put into sandwiches or to just have a bit of as a snack. And talking of snacks, I got some of these lightly salted corn cakes as well. They're obviously pretty much just corn with a little bit of salt. They're the only ingredients in there, which is always obviously good to know what you are eating. And that is all that I got this week. As I said, it was just under £20. And yeah, I'm thinking that this is a pretty healthy sort of collection of food, given the stuff that I actually still already have around to mix with it as well. But as always, thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed, please consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons, and I'll catch you in the next one.